Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. My name is Muhammad Faisana and I want to show our prototype which is uh, Smart Campus Cashless Solution for User Interface. Okay, so first this is the interface when we use the prototype, and then we click here to start, tap here to start. Okay, now we can make a decision or choose which payment method that we want. So as for student who want to use their to pay with their student card, this is it. Click here and then just tap the card as usual, but the specialty is they need to use student card. They cannot use any bank card and to make a payment. And then after the tap, the transaction either will successful. If the payment is successful, then it will open this interface, and if the payment unsuccessful, it will looks like this. And if the payment is unsuccessful, student can go back and try again, or maybe if student doesn't have enough money in their bank account, they can make a loan or micro debt, we call it, using the second method, which is enter student ID and password. So basically, here. Okay, so basically this system is more like to a student make a micro loan, which is, for example, student need to pay for their food, total cost of RM 10 ringgit, but they doesn't have money. So the solution is they can sign in here using their student ID and their password, and then the university will first pay for them, so they can get the food without spending any money. But uh, at the end of the day, when the student need to pay for their study fee, the cost will be included in the study fee. So for example, student fee is for us the student fee is 590 ringgit, and if the student use this payment method, let's say the student buy ayam gepuk for RM 10 ringgit, then the cost will be included in the student fee. So the total the student need to pay for the student fee is RM 600. Okay, so for this, they can sign in, or if let's say they need to enter their student ID and password and then sign in. If let's say the student forgot their password, they can click here to reset their password. So the student need to enter their full name, student ID, and also student email, and then click reset password. After that, the verification code will be sent to the student email, Gmail inbox. They can check and then enter the verification code here, and then click confirm. Once the password has successfully reset, there will be a login button where the student need to click here to try to sign in again. So when the student enter their student ID and also their newly password or usual password, they click sign in. This is the interface where if the student ID or password is incorrect, so they can just try again. Maybe they just typo or something like that, and then click sign in. Okay, now the what the food list of food of the student pick will be shown here. As we can see, the student take rice for 2 quantity, which the price for each is RM2, and the description is extra rice. Maybe the student really starving, we don't know. And then the student take the fried egg also for RM 1 ringgit 50 cent, fried chicken for 4 ringgit each, and also curry chicken for RM 5 ringgit. And then if the item is confirmed, the student can also click next, and this is the payment term and condition. Student need to read and understand the term and condition, so they need to agree. Once they already read and agree, they have first to check, I have read and the term and condition, and also they agree with the term and condition. After that, the student need to enter next, and this is the payment successful. So the interface shown here is for the user interface, so which is the what the student use the system that the student use. Okay, now let's move to the administration portal, which is the staff system that they can use. Okay, so as usual, the staff need to enter their email and password and then click sign in. This is the interface for the if the email or password the staff enter is incorrect, maybe they typo, and they can try again and then click sign in, or maybe they forget the password and they can click the forget password to reset password. Okay, this is the interface for the password reset. First, they need to enter their full name, email, and also their new password. After that, they can click reset password, and this is the interface for the enter verification for the verification code. So the verification code will be sent into their email inbox. They can check and enter the verification code here, and then click confirm. This is the interface. If the password reset is successful, your password is successfully reset, please click the login button to continue to log in, and then click here. They will go back to the first page, which is sign in, and then the staff can enter their email and also their newly password. After that, sign in. Here is a home interface. After the sign in, usually this is the any news related to the campus or UiTM. Since this system is mainly for UiTM, they can click any to read more. And then for the this is the statistic. The statistic is monthly renew and monthly done. If the staff need to check whether how student prefer which payment method student prefer to use. Like here, the student card payment, it shown June is highly it show on June student highly prefer to use student card, while the sign in payment in August student prefer to use the sign in payment method. Okay, now we move to the tracking. So the tracking here is more to like student preference of food stall. In the campus there are so many food stall, and this page show that which one of the food stall that student prefer to buy. So in here we can see that Fast Track Junction is the one food stall that student really prefer to buy their food, and this is the location of the Fast Track Junction inside the UiTM. And then we move to the report page. This report is also newly this monthly report is monthly renew. So in this page, every month there will be a renew of the statistic. It's all based on the statistic here, and then a staff can read and also make a presentation based on this to the upper management to show that which vendor student prefer to buy, which payment method student prefer to use, and so on. Okay, lastly, list page. This is the list of loan by student. If the student pay using the sign-in method, this is all the list of name of the student and how much and what they buy and how much they in debt with the university, since the sign-in payment method specifically focus on debt loan that the student borrow from university if they have no money. If they have no money to pay for something, to pay for the food, for example, they can borrow first to the university, and the amount will be then include in the student payment fee.